right there. All right, family. So here we go. So we got the winner's circle that we are going to recognize right now. We recognize some teammates that have passed their life insurance exam. So the first person that we bringing into the winner's circle, oh, I'm excited about this young lady. She is a new member of the Get Active gang. And y'all help me bring to the winner's circle Miss Alicia Oliver Block, and congratulating her. Y'all can come off mute. Y'all can congratulate her, please. And
Congratulations,
Congratulations.
to the winner's circle. Pass your life insurance exam. Okay, so Alicia, how you doing, my sister? You doing good?
I'm doing great. I want to say I am so excited, family. I think I can call y'all family now. I think I've been on this training enough to say we are family now, and I am so excited. It was such a big relief. After I took that weekend class with Omar, oh my God, you guys were so right about Omar. He is such a wonderful teacher. I was like a sponge in that class. Everything he had to give, I was trying to soak it in. Okay, what's the next? Let me know. So by the time Sunday came, I was like, Justin, I'm ready. Let's get it scheduled. And I wanted to schedule it for earlier than I actually scheduled that Thursday, which was the fourth day. And all they had was like a 5 o'clock appointment in the afternoon. And I said, oh, okay, I'll take that. But you know, my anxiety level was so high going into preparation that I actually took a day off from work. I took a day off from work, did a little more reviewing, and anxiety was so high, I actually called the testing center. So I called the testing center and said, I was wondering if anybody canceled their test and I could maybe move my test up sooner. And she said, well, we just opened, so give us about an hour, call back, I'll check the schedule. So I did just that. In exactly an hour, I called her back. And she said, if you can get here quickly, we can test you because somebody did cancel. So I said, thank God, I got in my car. I made it there. I said a prayer and I took my test and I passed. And I was so happy. So I'm just excited for the journey, and I'm even more excited to just get active now. So thank you all for welcoming me in.
Man, that is so powerful. Hey, hold on a second, Super J. I'm gonna let you jump in here real quick. But Alicia, hold on a second, man. You just baked the cake on us, sis, man. Hey, that was awesome. Check this out. Hold on. I want y'all, I know y'all heard what I heard, but I be taking notes when people say stuff like that. First of all, let me point some things out. Man, Alicia, your energy is amazing. Like, you got great energy. So that resonates. So congratulations on already having your energy up here. That's awesome. That excitement that you have, that is that's I love it. I love it. You said that, hey, look, you were coachable. You coachable. Hey, you signed up for the class. You shouted out Omar. You said it was a great class. You were like a sponge in the class. You were a sponge in the class. So that let me know that you didn't go just one day and you took the other day off. No, you completed class, right? You completed the class, and you said that, man, you scheduled your test on the 4th day. Y'all see, y'all missed it. See, what do we say? People should need, when they go to class, they need to be scheduled and taking a test within 3 to 7 days. She was right in the pocket. That 4th day, that Thursday, coming out of class, you scheduled your test. You took a day off work just to seal the deal. Took a day off work, man, because it was that serious to you. And I love that. And then you said, man, you was just so fired up. You called him and said, man, can I get in there? Got in there early, calling them back, following up. Yo, Justin didn't tell you to do that, did he? He didn't tell you to do that. You did all that on your own. See, that's so exciting. That is awesome and amazing. One more question for you, my sister. You know, now that you've passed the test and stuff like that, what are some things that you want to focus on doing with the business and stuff like that? And it's whatever you want to respond, whatever you want to say. What are you focused on now in your Primerica business, just going forward in the immediate future? What would you say?
In the immediate future, I would say just growing more accustomed to, you know, communicating and educating as many people as I can touch right now, because I see that there is such a great need, especially in our community. So right now I am immediately just, actively working with Justin to get comfortable with that process.
Fantastic, my sister. If y'all don't mind, man, y'all come off mute and y'all just give it up for Alicia, man. Fantastic job.
Yeah, good girl.
Congrats,
Way to go.
congratulations.
Congratulations.
Thank you,
Congratulations.
Got that
everybody.
monkey off your back.
Man, for sure. Super J, man, how
Right.
you feeling, man? Just, hey, somebody from the Get Active gang coming through, passing their tests. How you feeling about everything, bro?
Man, I'm gonna tell you something, man. Brittany and I both, man, we are overjoyed. Alicia, she just really surprised the crap out of me when the day, because we counted down like day 4, okay, day 3 in 2 days. Okay, you got one more day, right? And she just really honed in and focused. I didn't know she was gonna take off the day before. You know what I'm saying? And so that just was a great indicator, like, man, she is locked in, right? And so the day of, I'm like, man, because her test was at 6 p.m. You know what I mean? So I'm like, okay, so I know she's probably finna get another test in. I know she's finna just review. I'm like, woo, yeah, finna just send these, encouraging words. And she hit me up like, man, your girl did a thing. I was like, what you do? She like, I went on ahead and put that test on his back pocket.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, what? Get out of here. Like, you pushed the test up like 7 hours? You know what I'm saying? She was like, man, I'm ready to do this thing. And so shout out to you, Alicia, for trusting the process. You know what I mean? And now it's just trying to get them promotions in motion, man, and to be able to, become competent, right, and independent. And that's what she's looking to do, and that's what Brittany and I are looking to prep her and prepare her for. So we're just excited, man, on the game.
Already, man. Congratulations to you again, Alicia. Thank you so much. Just amazing testimony and just story about your journey through the licensing process. And that's why you are in the winner's circle, because you're a winner and it's winning time, right? But I'm excited to report, family, that Alicia is not by herself. She's not by herself. We have another special individual that also went through that licensing process in a totally different location, totally different time zone, but same result. And it's proof positive that being coachable and plugging in and tapping in and fighting through whatever challenges, man, it's worth it. And so the next person that we want to recognize and bring to the winner's circle, oh, I'm excited about this one, man, is none other than the awesome and amazing Ms. Erica Pendergrass, representing the Financial Freedom Fighters. Oh, welcome her to the winner's circle.
Go ahead, E. Go ahead, E.
Thank
Yes,
you.
Erica, you go, girl.
Go ahead, E.
Great job, Erica.
Thank
Good
you,
job.
guys. Thank
Fighters,
you.
financial
Thank
freedom fighter.
Passing that
Yeah.
life
Good
insurance
job, Erica.
exam. Man, listen, man. I'm excited, man. Erica, hey, talk to the people, man. Hey, you got the mic. Talk to people. Let them know about your process to go to get that license, because I know you're excited about it.
I am so excited, but I was stressed out. I was so stressed out that I got sick the night before. My eyes went shut. My head started spinning. My stomach started churning. I just prayed the next day morning when I got up, and I just went and took the test. I was scared because I could not, for the life of me, get to green. I was studying. I was doing the flashcards. I was taking notes, and I'm like, what am I doing wrong? But I really want to kind of say thank you to my team. They were awesome. Like, the motivation, the encouragement. I did my my training with Miss Mary up in, I think it was Ben Salem somewhere up in the northeast portion. And they gave me the study guides. We did study groups. I don't know if it was extra, but how they was like, we're here, don't worry about it, you got this. And even down to my friend, they were like, you got this. And it was like, okay. And I was just like, I gotta pass this, I gotta pass this, I gotta pass this. So when I finally passed it, I cried a little bit. In my car, I cried. The lady at the testing center was like, you can cry, you can scream, you can do whatever, because I couldn't hold it back because I was just that nervous, but just that happy. And I'm ready to get started. Like, I don't have anything else. I just want to work with Roz, and I say thank you to Anna for introducing me and bringing me on, and just encouraging me when I had questions. So now I'm just ready to work with my team and see what it has in store for me and get moving.
Wow. Hey, listen, congratulations. Y'all give it up for Erica, man.
Yeah.
That is so awesome.
Thanks,
Y'all give it
Joe.
up.
Appreciate it.
Congratulations.
Yeah, you did, Erica.
Yeah.
Way to go.
Hey, girl, you pressed in, you
Proud of
did
you,
it.
girl.
Yeah.
Congrats.
You were
Congratulations.
created to win.
Yeah. I was like, I don't know, but yeah, it worked out, and I'm glad that I, pushed through and just was like, because I was skeptical, y'all. I really was. I'm like, I can't get past this. Like, what am I doing wrong? I can't get past it. And yeah, but I'm glad that Ms. Roz, thank you, thank you. Thank you. And your daughter Rahima, thank you. She texted me, you got this. It was just the love and encouragement. It was like, I can't let these people down. I know nobody's going to judge me or anything, but it was just the support that was like, no worries, like, you got it. So I think that was kind of in my head too. You got it, no worries. I think that's helped me along too. So thanks again, y'all. I appreciate it.
You're so welcome. You are so welcome, and congratulations to you, Erica. I mean, I love the transparency that you said, man. Hey, you were so focused and locked in and wanting to pass that test, man, that it dang near made you sick the night before. It made you sick, man. Head hurting, stomach churning, all that, but that's just a sign of how bad you want to win.
Mm-hmm.
You want to win, and so people who don't want to win, they don't get those emotions and those feelings, but you wanted to win so bad. And I love the fact that, you tapped into our secret sauce and our superpower, and that's our community, and that's our family.
Mm-hmm.
Alicia, you talked about that. Hey, we family now, right? And so, yeah, that's exactly what this is. The community that we have is unlike anything else. I mean, we'll encourage you. We're going to recognize you. We're going to cheer for you because we've been where you've been. And man, we know how it was when we went through that process. But man, we get so fired up and excited when we see somebody else fight through all those emotions and that anxiety around taking a test. Because man, some of us, man, we ain't been in school in a minute. And so now you're talking about, man, we got to study. We got to memorize some stuff. We don't know this stuff, man. And so you guys go through the class. You're a part of these seminars. That's time that you're investing. And now that you're on the other side of it, we know that the best is yet to come.
It feels great, and I'm ready to get started. I'm ready.
Absolutely, man. And we know that it's going to be an amazing journey for you. So if y'all don't mind, y'all give it up one more time, everybody, for Alicia and Erica.
Thank you.
Congratulations. So proud of you. Excellent job, Erica. You did an excellent job.
Awesome.
Fantastic, family. So thank you guys so much for that. And hey, look, man, we want to continue to feature people in the winner's circle, in the coming weeks. And, hey, look, let this be also encouragement to new teammates that are going through the licensing process right now. And we want to recognize you and let you know that, hey, you're special as well. And you get your opportunity to get featured into the winner circle. And then we don't just do it for licenses. We do it for other things too. So you get a promotion and stuff like that. Anything that you're doing to show that you're winning in your business, then, we're going to be looking for opportunities to spotlight that, right? The goal is we got so much winning. We're going to be like, man, we can't feature everybody. So we just going to have like 2 parts. We're going to have winner's circle at the beginning of training, maybe a winner's circle at the end of training. So that's the point that we want to get too in this momentum that we're building. But congratulations to you guys, and we're so
Thanks,
excited.
I appreciate it.
You're so welcome. Absolutely. And now, guys, what we're going to do is get into some of the meat of training. I'm fired up about that. So let me go ahead and talk about Selling You the Dream 2.0. And this is part 2 of 2.0, Selling You the Dream, right? Last week, we talked about the power of the regional vice president contract, the power of the regional vice president contract. And we talked about, you know, why you should become an RVP. We talked about what it means to be a regional vice president and all that good stuff. And it just, you know, hey, you know, you're here in Primerica, and you may have joined for a reason of just making some extra income. You may have joined because, you know, you want to just help a few people in the community. But my whole point of last week's training and Selling You the Dream is that I wanted to submit to you that there's more on the table. There's more available to you than just maybe some of the things that brought you to the business. That, man, there's a huge opportunity in wait for you if you are open yourself up to the ever expanding possibilities. And so hopefully y'all got that from last week's training. If you missed it, it's out on YouTube, but it ain't nothing like being present for it real time, live and direct. But what we're going to do this week, man, we're going to take that Selling You the Dream one step further, because I know, Super J, we got some people on here, man, that they like, yeah, I hear what you're saying, man, but RVP, I just can't become an RVP overnight. I just can't, go from where I am right now to knowing what I need to know to have the team assembled to get to the 6 figures overnight. And you know what, family, you're right. You're correct. You know, regional vice president is a journey. It's a process. You do have to learn a lot. You do have to, you know, experience some things, go through some things to become an RVP, and you can do it. You can do it. Absolutely. You know, we're proving that people can become a regional vice president. Heck, we promoted 3 regional vice presidents out of our organization over the last 18 months. And, you know, and if we go ahead and get it popping, we can actually promote 1 or 2 more before the end of this year. Y'all ain't excited. Rahima and I excited, but we can promote 1 or 2 more regional vice presidents out of this group before the year is out, right? And then some more next year. And so we're in the RVP promotion mindset. You know, we want to become an RVP factory, but it does take time. And I want to appeal to the person that you saying, well, in the meantime, Nick, you know, maybe I'm new to this RVP. What's in it for me? What's in it for me? I know RVP is available and the potential of having a 6-figure income, stuff like that, but I know it's more than the money. What else is in it for me when it comes to the dream, right? What's in it for me, right? And so what I want to do is tonight, I just want to humbly go down a list of things of, hey, what's in it for you? And Alicia, I'll be honest, I wish somebody had done a training like this for me when I first joined the business, because it would have kind of helped me understand that, dang, I really got my hands on something. You know, last week was great. I would have been fired up from last week, but to backdoor it with a training like I'm about to cover tonight, that just would have kind of filled in some of the gaps and saying, man, okay, that's a big picture view, but what are some of the detailed things that make this opportunity special as I'm on my journey to build? And so that's what I want to cover with you guys tonight, is basically what's in it for you. What all comes with the Primerica opportunity to help sell the dream of you building something here. Are y'all excited about that? Hopefully you are. And so let's talk about it. So Selling You the Dream, what's in it for you? And so number one thing that's in it for you, check this out. State life license and investment license sponsor. State life license and investment license sponsored by the company. This is what's in it for you. $1,500 worth of licenses that's available to you that Primerica is going to pay for. Literally, for the cost of a good time out on the town, $99 one time and $25 a month, which probably with today's gas prices is a fraction of what it takes to fill your gas tank up, right? On a monthly basis, you get access to a business opportunity, not a money-making opportunity, but a for real business opportunity. And where Primerica is going to give you access to $1,500 worth of licenses that they're going to pay for. And I think that right there, we got to start there. Where else can you go? Where else can you go and somebody present an opportunity for you to where they're going to say, we're going to sponsor $1,500 worth of licenses for you, and we're going to teach you the business. I'm getting ahead of myself. And it's up to you, and you can move at your pace. Man, that's number one. That's what's in it for you, that we're going to sponsor your licenses, right? And I think I can kind of stop right there, Auntie, and that's a good exchange. I mean, we can fold up our tent right there. But we got more, because I know you're not impressed. You like, well, I think Primerica, man, I mean, if I join y'all in the business, man, you know, hey, sponsor my life. I'm not impressed. Okay, I got you. You're not impressed with that. Okay, so here we go. We're going to take it a step further. What about this? You get life agent license, SIE, Series 6, Series 63, Series 26, Series 65. My goodness, guys. And you don't have to be full-time. They gonna sponsor these licenses for you and all stuff, and you don't have to quit your job. You can have these licenses, these certifications, all that type of stuff, and you can be part-time in this business on your way to building something to go. And these licenses, if you use them, will pay you money. Oh my goodness. But look, what about this? What about a solid financial education? A solid financial education. Family, we're going to teach you financial concepts that you're not going to learn anywhere else. We're going to go over things through our wealth builders and seminars and workshops and stuff like that. You're going to be exposed to financial concepts through how money works and all that type of stuff. The pay yourself first formula, the rule of 72, and how ROR, rate of return, is key. And how the rate of return that you earn on your money is everything. It's not just important for you to save, but it's the rate of return that you earn on your money that makes all the difference. The 3 accounts that you need to have a complete savings strategy before retirement and during retirement. If you stick around long enough, you might get an opportunity to see Sean McLeod work with you, and she doing a retirement strategy. Justin, sit down with your auntie, your uncle, or somebody that you know, and put together an investment strategy for them, and you get a chance to witness that. Come on, guys. I mean, you'll get an opportunity to see those things, right? Real time, not just in theory, but how does it actually work? You know, the differences, you know, in different life insurance products, dollar cost averaging. I'm gonna repeat that, dollar cost averaging. For some of you guys, that might be the first time you've ever heard that phrase, dollar cost averaging, but it is a very, very important phrase in today's investment climate. Because, you know, people are up in arms about what's going on in the market. Oh man, my money is down, the market is down, this and that. Man, I mean, I check my investment account, my investments are down, and this, that, and the other. They don't understand that, man, it's okay. The world is not crumbling around us. That, you know, from time to time, the market goes through an adjustment. It goes through a correction. And that's not a time to pack up and run for the hills and pull your money out of the market. But unfortunately, in our community, that's what our people have been conditioned to do and think. See, when the market is down, that's not a bad thing. That's actually a good thing, because everything is on sale. And if you understand dollar cost averaging, you understand the philosophy that I'm going to invest money when the market is up, and I'm going to invest money when the market is down, because my average cost per share will work out better in a fluctuating market, Cameron, than a rising market. See, most people, if you give them a choice, would you rather invest money in a rising market where the market is going up, or would you rather invest money in a fluctuating market where the market is going up and down? most people don't understand, and they'll say, I want to put my money in a rising market. Here's the problem. You won't make as much money over time. I know it doesn't sound right, but it's the truth. You make more money, listen to this, in a fluctuating market than you do in a rising market. And it's called dollar cost averaging. And that's something that you can learn here. When I learned dollar cost averaging, I stopped watching what the market was doing. I stopped panicking when everybody else panicked. I stopped doing that because I understood that it's not the end of the world. It's just everything is on sale. And it's going to come back. But when it comes back, you're supposed to what? Buy low and set. Y'all get me. This is your time to buy low. But unfortunately, in our community, we buy high. And when the market takes a dip, we trying to get out and we selling low. And we're wondering why there's a wealth gap in America. That's a contributing fact right there. I just laid it out to you. But you learn those concepts and those things here in Primerica. What other financial education you getting? Man, IRAs, traditional IRAs, Roth IRAs, how to 529 kids education plans. You learn about annuities here. Stick around, guys. You're going to learn these things. What else are you going to learn? You're going to learn about mutual funds. You can learn about debt stacking, how to eliminate debt strategically, the theory of decreasing responsibility, the real purpose of life insurance, and the differences in life insurance. You're going to learn about buy term and invest the difference, why that's better than that trash value that's out there. I know, Alicia, when you went to Omar's class, I know Omar was killing that whole life. I know he was talking, man, if you go to Omar class, man, he gonna wail on it. And he gonna give you some game about it. And that's part of why his class is very impactful. And so you learn these things and you get introduced to these concepts and they get reinforced. And then last but not least, family, part of the solid financial education that you're gonna receive here just by being in Primerica is you're gonna learn about the cash flow quadrant in business ownership. The cash flow quadrant are the 4 ways to make money in America. We just went over that last week. If y'all remember, what was the first way you can make money? Employee. Y'all remember that? You could be an employee. The next quadrant was self-employed. The third quadrant, now we on the other side, was business owner. And then the last quadrant was investor. And how we all have a choice in America on how we choose to make our money. See, before I came to Primerica, nobody had ever sat me down and taught me these things to where they all weave together and make sense. Did you know these concepts and were you well versed in these concepts and actually being able to be in a position where you can apply these things to your life before you came to Primerica? I dare say most of you weren't. Some of you may have been in that position. I wasn't. It wasn't until I came to Primerica that this stuff all started to make sense. And so that's part of what's in it for you. If you don't make a dime in Primerica, you should learn some things about money. Are y'all with me on that? All right. So that's part of what's in it for you. What else is in it for you? It's getting good. I know y'all ain't impressed by the licenses and the solid financial education. Justin ain't studying that stuff. They're like, what else is in it for me? All right, I got you. Did y'all know that if you took 1 hour at the University of Houston downtown, UHD, that for 1 hour is $413.50 per credit hour at the University of Houston downtown? Hey, I'm coming to the East Coast. If you were part-time at Temple University in Philadelphia, for a part-time student at Temple University, it's $881 per credit hour. Guys, this is 1 hour of class. That's what they charge, right? So if you took a finance class at University of Houston downtown, it's going to cost you $413 for 1 hour of class. And I promise you, they are not going to teach you what we teach you here. If you went to Temple as a part-time student, $800, almost $900 per hour. And I guarantee you, if I did the University of Maryland or Georgetown or somebody like that, man, it's probably even more expensive than that per credit hour. But you can come here and get an education that's practical, that you can literally take the information that we teach and apply it to your life. Not a bunch of theory, not a bunch of, vague logic on this, that, and the other, and macro and micro. No, something that you can apply to your budget today and get stone cold wealthy with it. That's part of what's in it for you if you want to take advantage of it, right? What else is in it for you? Big shout out to Omar Rodriguez. I see you on big time. You just got a lot of love on this call, man. And just who you are and how you be lacing people up in class. All right, this is a big one. What's in it for you? You have an opportunity to create an override income. An override income, right? Do y'all want to know what an override income is? An override income is like a passive income. See, Justin, they gonna make me do it, man. They gonna make me do it. Let me give y'all a demonstration. It's my famous demonstration of what override income looks like. I had to put the camera on me to do this. All right. Do y'all want to see a visual demonstration of what override income looks like? Do y'all really want to see it? Okay.
Let me see it. Let me see it.
All right, this is a visual demonstration of override income. All right. So I'm gonna take my glasses off for this one because this is override income. All right. So I'm hold on. Watch this. Watch this. Everybody, y'all watching? Y'all watch this. So I'm asleep. I'm asleep. I wake up. Oh, money's right there. So y'all missed it. Y'all missed it. I'm gonna do it one more time. Man, y'all missed it. Y'all missed it. Okay. This is my famous demonstration of what override income looks like. I'm asleep. Oh man, where'd that money come from? That's override income. I don't know about you, but sign me up for that. Put my glasses back on. Sign me up for that, to where I can be doing anything. I can be out with my family. I can be at the grocery store. I can be in my car. I can be asleep. Everywhere I am is the money spot. See, right now, people's money spot is at their job, meaning that you have to actually go to a physical location in a building and put in time in order for you to be able to generate an income. That is a way of the past. See, in today's global economic landscape, in this capitalist-based system in America, right? See, if you want to become wealthy, you got to override something. And you can either override money, meaning that you got enough money that's making money, that's making money, that's making money. That's called you're overriding your money, where your money is making money and it's paying you. You can override money, mom. You can override people, an organization, or you can override both. And here at Primerica, we put you in a position where you can override both. Y'all ain't excited. So you can produce and generate and create an override income here. And that's where you not just have money, but you can have freedom. Money and freedom. That's what's in it for you. And that's in it for you below the level of RVP. See, the overrides don't just happen at the regional vice president level. You can be a district leader and get overrides. You can be a division leader and get overrides. You can be a regional leader part-time in the business and still be getting overrides. Raise your hand or give the emoji or something like that if you are below the level of RVP and you've ever received an override check. See, it's happening. It happens. And so I don't know about you, but man, I want some of that. I want some. And if you haven't experienced an override, then we can't wait for you to join us. Trust me, you too will be an advocate for the overrides. But we're going to get there. So you can create an override income. Is anybody excited about creating override income or creating more overrides? See, y'all be acting like that's a cuss word or something, man. Like, man, look. Man, Bill, anyway, I'll go through that example next week and how much money somebody like a Elon Musk makes per hour, or Jeff Bezos, how much they make per hour as it relates to their workforce. We'll get, or Bill Gates with Microsoft. We'll get to that next week. All right. Okay, so here we go. Overrides. Hold on. I just at least want y'all to say it one time. See, y'all act like I'm asking y'all to say Candyman 3 times. You know, don't be scared of saying overrides, right? You know, this is that Akeelah and the Bee moment in the movie. Have y'all seen the movie Akeelah and the Bee? One of my favorite movies. If you haven't watched Akeelah and the Bee, you need to watch it, because there's a scene in the movie. There's a scene in the movie where Lawrence Fishburne's character, he says, before I coach you for this spelling bee, I want to hear you say that you want to win the spelling bee. Because she had never said it out of her mouth that she wanted to win. He said, I'm not coaching you unless I hear you say it. And when she said it like she was unsure. He was like, that ain't good enough. Now, I'm kind of paraphrasing how the scene went, but y'all get what I'm saying. He said, man, say it like you mean it. And she finally said, I want to win. Like she had to say it. So I want y'all to come off mute. And I want you to say, I want to make some overrides. On the count of three. 1, 2, 3.
I want to make some overrides.
Override.
I want to make some override.
Yes. I want to make some overrides, man. Because you got to invite the overrides to your house. It ain't going to just show up uninvited. You got to invite him in. You got to invite her in. Me and Rahima, man, we wake up, man, we invite them in. Bring some friends too. We want to override life insurance, investments, PLPP, all the products. We want to override it all. Invite them. They ain't coming unless you invite them. So yeah, just had to put that out there. But I'm glad y'all sounded amazing. Now that you've said that, you freed yourself from this whole taboo of, I don't want to make money off other people and this, that, and that.
Man, what's up?
How do you think people become wealthy? That's what they're doing. They're overriding. That's what it is. So if we want to become wealthy, then we got to be at a place to where we're open to that concept. All right. Just wanted to put that out there. All right, here we go. All right. So creating an override income. All right. Next up, let me show y'all this. It's a part-time regional leader. Part-time regional leader. Let's say that this sister has 3 district leaders under her. 3 district leaders that she trained that are working with her, right? And those 3 district leaders combined help 12 clients in 1 month. They each do 4 life insurance sales. Let's say that them districts are securities licensed. Come on, districts with the securities license. There we go. I was a securities licensed district leader. Better ask somebody. 3 IRA rollovers. This debt watches, Lord Jesus. Auto and home PLP. Look at this. That would equal $2,847 in overrides to this part-time regional leader. Y'all ain't excited about that. This part-time regional leader bringing in almost $3 grand in overrides. $3 grand in overrides. My goodness. My goodness. Hold on a second, family. All right. So, but yeah, That's an example of what's available, that you can make serious override income below the level of vice president, right? And so what else is in it for you? See, we have a proven business system and tools and company support. Proven business system, tools, and company support. That's what's in it for you. This is part of the dream, right? So what do we have, man? We have an agent website. We have an app that you can have on your tablet and your phone where you can run your business on the go. We're not beholden to just being in an office in front of a computer. No, you can run your business from any computer, tablet, smartphone. You can run your business on the go. Wherever you go, you can do business. You can set up shop and you can make it happen. We have a home office. We have a home office in Duluth, Georgia. Man, the home office is like 3 football fields long. Y'all ain't excited about that. Man, it employs over 2,000 people at the home office. There to support you in your business and making sure that, man, you get everything taken care of that you need taken care of. And for those who are going to the Primerica convention, we're working it out. So we're going to look to do a home office tour. We try to do that every convention so you can get a chance to see, man, this is real. And this is what the home office looks like. Man, Primerica is on its own street. We're at 1 Primerica Parkway. This is what it looks like, man. The flags in front, Primerica, because we're in Canada and Puerto Rico, the United States. Man, you have different organizations within Primerica. You got the African American Leadership Council. You got women in Primerica. You got the Hispanic American Leadership Council inside of Primerica. You got different mutual fund companies, annuities companies, you know, companies that work directly with us to add all types of support. Man, the regional vice president team in the hierarchy, we had AIG take us to breakfast about a month or so ago because he's trying to build a relationship with us so we can start offering some of their annuity products. Who paid for that breakfast? We didn't. He paid for that. He gonna pay for some more breakfasts and dinners. Justin and Brittany got dinner put on, paid for them. The guy from Lincoln took them to dinner after they did their $1 million trade. He came down, took them to dinner, spent time with them, let them pick the spot. And boy, did they pick a spot. Boy, they picked the spot. Yeah, I was supposed to show up for that dinner, but I couldn't make it. But I'm glad I didn't because it gave them time to build that relationship with Chris. And now they got a really good relationship. They call Chris up directly and he'll do anything for them. That's the level of support that we have, not only from the home office level, but also from the strategic partnerships in the vendor level. Alicia, man, when we say that you in business for yourself, but you not by yourself, we not lying. We're not lying. I promise you, even beyond your RVP, your trainer, your upline, you have a lot of support here, a lot of support. And so we even got our own tech support. Man, my POL is tripping. You know, my app ain't working right. Call them tech support. They stay open late too. Hit them up. They'll hook you up. I'm talking about hook you up to a point where they say, I need to get access to your computer. They're going to remote in on your computer. Have anybody had tech support do that for them? Where they remote in on your computer and be like, boom, boom, boom. You ain't got to pay. They don't send you a bill. I know y'all like, man, Nick real animated. I'm serious, man. I done been here 19 years. I done seen it all. I done seen a lot. So, man, it's a lot here. And I think that we got to put it all in perspective of what's in it for us. Man, we got a lot of support.
Hey,
And
Coach,
we ain't stopping there. Go ahead. What were you about to say?
Yeah, I was just saying with that $25, you know, that's the little overhead that you pay for your business. But with the strategic, that comes with the strategic partners, right? It comes with the home office support for your life insurance, the tech support, right? These people are working for you $25 a month, right? And it's all of the 130,000 licensed representatives, right, that are paying what they pay, right? It's kind of like one of those what they call them a peer for the insurance. You know, everybody's paying into it, so that's how you get the discount.
Group insurance.
Group insurance, exactly. It's the same thing with Primerica. Your $25 give you access to a slew of people that serve you.
Well said, man. Well said. Awesome. But there's more. There's a great environment of mentorship to help you grow. There's a great environment of mentorship to help you grow. I promise you guys. Look, check this out. You can learn in a group setting like this. Learn in a group setting to where we all come together once a week to learn different nuances about the business, the how-tos of the business. You know, that's the beauty of what we're doing. You learn in a group setting. You also can get some training and mentorship one-on-one. To where, man, your trainer, your RVP will set up times to meet with you to discuss, hey, how can we help your business grow? So you're not just a number here, right? And then on top of that, you got Foxhole buddies. You got people there that they're looking to push you up. They're not worried about themselves. They're working hard to push you up, right? Because if we help you get what you want, I was just telling the guy this earlier today. I sat down with him to do a recruiting presentation. I said, man, the beauty of our system, Justin, is that I don't have to worry about me. I don't. You know, I spend a lot of my time being a servant leader because I know that if I help other people get what they want, then by default, I'm going to get what I want, right? And then we all get there together. And so I focus on the people. I focus on how I can be a blessing to others and help them reach their goals and dreams and push them up. And then by default, I'm able to do the same in what I'm doing, right? And get what I want. Raheem and I get what we want. Super J, I want to tag you in on that because I know that, you know, you guys are building and stuff like that, and you go into RVP and, you know, and you build, but talk about that aspect of the business of just like, man, just you have that mentorship, that coaching to where people can learn in different settings and how powerful, you know, being able to tap into, you know, that part of the business and how you don't want to take that for granted. If you don't mind, just kind of speak on that a little bit.
Well, it all starts with plugging into training on Tuesdays, right? That's where you're going to learn everything that you need to know in the business. You're not going to learn everything from one training. You know, let me just show up once a month and I'm going to learn this business, right? I mean, the players in Primerica, they don't miss practice, right? And what is practice? It's training on Tuesdays. And so everything that my wife and I have learned in this business, I mean, they say that 1 hour of classroom training, 1 hour of classroom training is worth, I may have that backwards.
It's backwards. So it's backwards. There you go.
So 1 hour in the field is worth 10 hours of classroom training, right? And so being in the field, right, with your trainer, that's where you're going to learn things on the fly, the whole scenario driven things. How do I get my experience? The whole technical aspect, you'll learn in training, you know, about your business. But you have to plug in every Tuesday. You have to. And when you keep hearing these things over and over again, these little nuggets that you pick up, then you'll start regurgitating that when you're talking to other people. You'll be like, wow, man, where did I get that from? Got that from training. You know what I'm saying? And so it's so important. Be a student of this business. Be a student. Before you can be a coach, you got to be a student. And us coaches, we're still students of the game, right? Because you never stop learning. But you got to be a student first.
Fantastic, brother. I appreciate that. Well said. Well said. Coming down the home stretch, family. This is an exciting one. You have multiple ways to earn an unlimited income here. Multiple ways to earn an unlimited income. You can earn money from commissions. And commissions is basically you make money from your personal production. When you personally help a person or a family or anybody, you're able to make money. When you are doing the work, you personally helping a family. That's from commissions. You make money through earns, right? You make money on the 10th, 11th, and 12th month that a life insurance policy is in force. Primerica pays out earned checks when you have policies on the books and they've been on the books in the 10th, 11th, and 12th months. So if you have some policies that have been enforced for that long, Primerica cuts earned checks the 3rd week of the month. We call earns the hidden product, Cameron. You know, when you get this check and you're like, where does money come from? Yeah, that's Primerica cutting earns checks. But that's why it pays to not only write life insurance policy, but to keep the policies that you write in force, because it'll pay you more money later, right? And so that's a way for you to make money in Primerica is through earns. What's another way you can make money? It's through overrides. We just talked about this. You make money from your licensed teammates. When your licensed teammates go out and help families and they're successful, Primerica is going to pay them, but guess what? They're going to pay you as well, right? So you make money through overrides. And then last but not least, you can make money through residuals. Residual. You hear people talk about, man, I want to make a residual income. There's no better residual income than the income that we can make in Primerica. See, when you do investments, and residuals are tied to the investment side of the business, the real residuals. So you make money when you set up PACs, pre-authorized transactions, when people say, hey, man, I want to set up an investment account and I'm going to contribute $100 a month to that investment, or $150 a month, or $50 a month. See, every time a person makes a contribution to their investment account, it generates a commission. And so that becomes a residual. So if you build up your PAC business, which is a pre-authorized check. So when you build up that PAC business, Julie, it's almost like you're building up a pension for yourself. And that's one of the benefits of you going to get your investment license, because you can build that business up. And then guess what? You know, how else can you make money through residual? You make money with your assets under management, your assets under management. So when it comes to investments, your total assets under management, all the investment dollars that you have invested for your clients in Primerica, every quarter, they're going to pay you what they call a trail of commission on your total assets under management. So every quarter, after the end of every quarter, you're going to get paid a check for all of your assets under management, and that's residuals. And y'all know, guess what? The rule of 72 works in your favor. So if you have clients whose money is growing, then guess what? Your trail of commission grows because it's on the assets. So if the assets grow from 1 million to 2 million to 4 million, y'all get what I'm saying? That means that your trail commissions grow because now the assets are bigger. And that's a residual that you can earn through Primerica. I'm just trying to share what's in it for y'all. All right. I wish somebody had did this training for me. And then, of course, when you get to the regional vice president level, you're able to make bonuses. When your team hits certain production milestones at regional vice president and above, you're able to get bonuses off that block of business. The company cuts bonus checks after they close out the month, right? When we're going into the new month, they close out the old month, they cut bonus checks. But these are multiple ways where you can earn an unlimited income, right? Commissions off life insurance, investments, other different products, Vivint, senior healthcare, all of that, all these different products that we have, right? You can earn commissions off your personal product. You can earn earns, right? From the back part of the first year of your life insurance business, if those policies stay on the book, overrides, residuals, and bonuses. Most people make money one or two ways. They make money off of, if you're on salary, you really only make money one way. But if you're hourly, you make money off of the work you put in. You might get paid a little bit of overtime, but it's all just trading time for money, time for money. You don't have any other way. Some of y'all might have a quarterly bonus or an annual bonus type of thing. But I promise you, this compensation system that we're a part of in Primerica is second to none. It's second to none. All right. What else? More tax deductions. Yes, you have tax deductions by being a part of Primerica. The $99 IBA fee is tax deductible. The $25 monthly POL is tax deductible. Your cell phone and the expense associated with that because you use it for business. You're making phone calls. You're doing things on your phone to build and promote your business. It's tax deductible. Mileage that you drive, certain meals, events and conferences. So when you go to the AALC, the flight, the hotel expense, the registration for the conference, all of that stuff is tax deductible. Then you have supplies and postage, any electronics that you purchase for the sake of your business. If you need a new computer, you need a new tablet, you need a new phone. Your internet. If you're in a city where they have tolls and you're driving different places to go on meetings and appointments, you got to pay tolls, plane tickets. Hey, this is real big person stuff right here. A percentage of your mortgage or rent for a home office, right? You can deduct off a percentage of those things. They're now tax deductible, and other business related expenses as well. So over time, man, I'm telling you guys, this becomes to where, you know, you can tap into the tax code that business owners tap into. And that's who the tax code in America was written for, was business owners. You now can tap into that. There's more tax deductions that are available to you just by being in Primerica. Just by being in Primerica. What else is on the table? A chance to win incentive trips to great destinations. Y'all hear us talking about them. You know, that Primerica has a new incentive trip, a new contest. You know, these next 6 months, where are we going? You know, you got an opportunity to win these trips, man. You know, we've been to Boca Raton Resort and Club, Broadmoor. We've been there before. We're going there again. We've been to Universal Studios, Island Adventure. We've seen them shut Disney down. When we go to these places, man, they shut these places down. They shut these hotels down for Primerica. Been to Caesar's Palace in Vegas. We've been to Hawaii a couple of times. My goodness, we just came back from Marco Island Resort in Marco Island, Florida. It was just a beautiful place, man. Man, great beaches, man. It was awesome. And then, of course, we're going back to the Broadmoor. And then this new incentive trip is to the Baja Mar Resort. This is going on right now, the Baja Mar Resort in Nassau, Bahamas. That's what's going on. And I'm telling you right now, family, that the incentive trips that Primerica puts on the table, Julia, that's part of your compensation. That's part of the compensation. But not everybody gets that compensation. But it's a chance for you to not only win an amazing trip to a fantastic destination, but it's a chance for you to be in an environment of winners. You know, other people that come from different parts of the country and this, that, and the other, they come to this place. Primerica flies in there, puts them up in the hotel, sessions and trainings, but an opportunity to build relationships with people that just, man, they want to win also. Man, we've built some great relationships with people on Primerica trips. And so, man, that's available to you as well. Who can't use a free vacation? Man, this next vacation to the Baja Mar Resort in the Bahamas, it's gonna be crazy. You deserve to win that. You deserve to win that. All right. And so that's available to you as well. And then a chance to qualify for Primerica stock at the regional vice president level and above. It's only at the RVP level and above that you get Primerica stock. You can get it awarded to you. It gets given to you. You get an opportunity to actually purchase the stock through your earns at the RVP level and above, right? Raheem and I have been purchasing our Primerica stock for years now, right? But this is a chance for you to amass wealth. I shared this last week. Right? When you get promoted to regional vice president, Primerica is going to give you $15,000 worth of stock. Y'all ain't excited. When Justin and Brittany got promoted to RVP, they got $15,000 worth of stock. Benicia got $15,000 worth of stock. Andre and Kathy, $15,000 worth of stock when they got promoted to RVP. Then now that you're an RVP, for every newly licensed rep in your organization, when they write their first $1,000 in premium, that's $250 in Primerica stock that you're given. When somebody gets promoted to district leader, that's another $500 in stock. And then when somebody gets promoted, when you promote somebody to RVP in your organization, that's another $15,000 in stock that you get. Not only the RVP that gets promoted, but you as the promoting RVP get $15,000 worth of stock. It's a lot of stock, guys. And so let me show you all something, right? So the founder of our company, his name is Art Williams, right? He wrote a book called Coach. Art founded the company in 1977. He ended up selling the company to Citicorp who ended up turning into Citigroup. They bought him out. Art became a billionaire and all that good stuff. But he had the company when he first started. It was called A.L. Williams. A.L. Williams. Well, A.L. Williams went public. It went public back at that time. And I want to show you guys some of this, an excerpt out of his book, Coach, right? Now, this is not any kind of endorsement of the stock or anything like that. I'm just trying to show you how this type of opportunity can turn into wealth for you and your family down the road. Are y'all with me? Shake your head if you're still with me. All right. So this is a page from that book. I want to show you guys this. And a lot of you all have seen this, but some of you haven't seen this. So I want you to look at this page out of the book Coach, where he talked about the company A.L. Williams went public back in 1982. Look at this part right here. It says that if you had a $10,000 investment in A.L. Williams stock back in 1982, 20 years later, that one $10,000 investment would have been worth 6.2 million. Y'all ain't excited about that. 20 years later, that one $10,000 investment would have been worth 6.2 million. Now, Primerica went public again in April of 2010. And I'm telling you right now, the stock went public, it's trading at $15 a share. Now the stock is trading at about $140 a share. And we only 10, 12 years in. I'm telling you right now. But we ain't done yet. Primerica ain't done yet. Don't be thinking that, oh man, the run and already happened. I didn't miss it. No, you haven't. No, you haven't, because Primerica is only going to get bigger and better. And so why not get your $15,000 worth of stock now? Now. So in the next 20 to 30 years, God knows where that money's going to get to. So that's what I'm talking about. So you get your $15,000 worth of stock based on past history. 15,000 plus in Primerica stock could be worth God knows what in the next 20 to 30 years. And that's legacy that you can leave behind to your family. And then coming down the home stretch, you get a chance to work from home. My goodness, guys, this is it's a true home-based business. You can work from home, but most importantly, guys, you get a chance to build lasting relationships. You get a chance to build relationships with people who are like-minded, that are like-hearted, and that they want to win as well. And I thank God that, you know, with all the money that we've made and the money that we're making right now, that, man, our joy is in the relationships that we've cultivated and built. Man, when I look at Justin and Brittany, I don't just see Primerica business partners, man. Justin and I, man, we vibe, man. I mean, we just be in tune. You know what I'm saying? We be talking the same talk, even though he be rooting for the wrong team sometime when it comes to basketball. Y'all don't hold that against him. But I had to convince him. I wanted him over on the LeBron argument and stuff like that, man. He and I, we be seeing, you know, just the GOAT status of LeBron and stuff like that. But all that aside, now, seriously, I mean, that's like my brother right there. That's my brother. And, you know, I give him space to do his thing and stuff like that. But, man, he can call me up and ask me for anything. And I'm going to give it to him, and vice versa. And Brittany as well, man, and just their family and just seeing them have their shot to win in this business, man, that means something to Raheem and I. You know, when Auntie and Sean and we get around each other, man, and they just minister to me and Mom, I mean, this is more than business. This is more than business, man. And I want to be around people, and I want to work with people to where I actually enjoy being around them. So some of y'all working with people right now, y'all enjoy being around them folks, but you tolerate them. You tolerate them because y'all work at the same place. At least you're laughing. You tolerating them, folks. But if you had your choice, I know Erica, she had to get away from some folks that she was just tolerating. You had to get away from them people. Because, man, them folks don't care about you like that. And so, look, man, I mean, we understand that people come and go into business, and that's fine. It happens, right? But just know when you're here, man, when you're here, man, we're going to love on you and we're going to treat you special. And if you decide to plant your flag here, then, man, we're going to laugh together, we're going to cry together, and we're going to go win together. And this can become a community of people that you can tap into, man, and we can travel the world together, guys. I promise you that. And we can go do something big in this life that God has given us. And so I just wanted to share that, man. That's just kind of what's in it for you all. That kind of concludes the training piece and what's available to you on the backside of the money, the compensation, and all. You can make 6 figures, you know, 3, 4, 500, 600,000, $1 million a year. I know you can get all that. All of that is available. But there's things along the way that I think we need to be reminded of or exposed to let us know, man, that, hey, where I am right now, man, this is great. This is awesome. I got everything I need to go in. All I need to do is go put in that work and that effort with my coach, my trainer, and we can go make something special happen. All right. And that's all I got. Thank y'all so much.